Hello, E-Ray Taronic here, master weaver of mystery suspense thrillers as well as broadcaster of astrology. First, I'd like to thank you for being here with me today, lending me your ears, your eyes, and your time. I know it is valuable. Therefore, I will be sharing valuable information with you that will help you to navigate the week's upcoming challenges. Take advantage of the assistance and opportunities aspecting you, and even be able to look forward to the blessings. Now remember, this is a weekly update, so it ranges from September the 19th through the 26th. Be sure to watch your sun, moon, and rising sign videos as they paint a clearer picture of what you'll be dealing with for your week in its entirety. Knowing your chart is an essential part of predictions, guys. If you need a natal chart analyzed or even a tarot reading, please don't hesitate to contact me via Facebook Messenger or email me at mentalchattermusings@gmail.com. For the month of September, Mental Chatter Musings spotlights the indie and traditional world by diving into the creative mastery of Monica Walters and Stephanie M. Freeman. I implore you to dive into the audio, ebook, or paperback versions of any of their novels. And be sure to check out the newsletter for the specifics and sneak peeks for Blindsided by Love by Monica Walters and Season of the Blood by Stephanie M. Freeman. This month, Mental Chatter Musings Harvest includes not only books from these authors, but also a little something for your young entrepreneur. The shortest boss in the room will be gifted to a few lucky parents. And for those of you who have left an Amazon review for Deadliest Intuition, my newest psychological thriller, you've been entered into the raffle to receive one of 3 cash gift cards that will be given away in the month of September. Now, Diamond's World is back on Clubhouse this week with author Aubrey Penn on September the 23rd at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'd love to see you there. In addition to that, every Saturday, you can check out Stephanie M. Freeman with her Clubhouse group, Murder, Mysteries, and Mayhem. Now that's every Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Please continue to check out Freestyle Friday with the Facebook group, I See You Reading and Chatting. It's where authors will be giving you their impromptu freestyles according to a subject of the ladies' choosing. If you'd like a chance to participate in Freestyle Friday, please contact Ebony Evans. She is the president of ICU Reading and Chatting Book Club. If you guys would love to live an intentional life, you can hop on over to an Intentional Life Club on Clubhouse every Monday and Friday from 8:30 a.m. until around 11 a.m. I will be there this Friday, living an intentional life with LaJill Hunt and the rest of the gang. So if you guys would like to learn a bit about astrology, stop on over and check it out this Friday. Now, let's get into why we are here. The astrology portion is up next, and following will be your tarot reading. Blessings to you and enjoy. Hello, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising Sign people. Welcome to the astrology portion of your reading for the week of September the 19th. This week, the full moon culminates in Pisces, and the sun transitions into our collective sector of partnerships. Let's talk about it. Now, on Sunday, September the 19th, the sun in Virgo is at 26 degrees. It's saying, don't think you can achieve your goal by taking it easy, because you'll be sadly mistaken if so. Your opportunity could slip through your fingers, so stay on task. Practice makes perfect, and everyone stumbles a bit along the way. Don't get discouraged. With the moon in Pisces, you might be feeling a bit lazy, especially with the squaring aspect to the sun in Virgo. But the moon in Pisces at 10 degrees, trining Venus and Scorpio at 10 degrees, is going to bring you some sort of blessing under the guise of romance, finances, and pleasure. And it could be something that you've dreamt up or something you're passionate about. But I want you to avoid overindulging as opposed to taking care of business, especially with those personal finances and resources. lending blessings to you under the guise of career or whatever it is you master. Okay? Stay on task. Now, on Monday, there are several important aspects I want to talk to you about. One being the sun in Virgo at 27 degrees. Here it says your needs are taken care of. Okay, whether through families, teamwork, or even friends, things seem to work out for you favorably. Especially, those who favorably aspect this degree. Don't squander the wealth awarded you. Now, for you, this is about shared finances, endings, new beginnings. It could even be things you're passionate about, sex and intimacy. Things are taken care of in that arena. They could be taken care of by career or work, through you being of service to others. Something just goes right in that area. Maybe your daily routine, something is just going right, something you're passionate about. It has the ability for it to do that because those are favorable areas. So any placements you have in Scorpio or Cancer in your chart, look there and things could work out for you in that area on Monday. Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn also trying each other. So you could have a blessing that comes through. Maybe that's what works out as far as shared finances. Something for home and family. Something comes in behind the scenes that's a secret that not everybody knows about. That's maybe connected to something you're passionate about. And it blesses you shockingly in home and family because that's where Uranus in Taurus is. Or Uranus is in Taurus. In addition to that, on Monday, Jupiter's in Aquarius at 23 degrees. This is your sign. It's trining Mercury in Libra at 23 degrees and aspecting the moon in Pisces at 23 degrees, which means there's a blessing in some type of communication, within some type of partnership you harbor that has to do with your education and skills. Maybe someone at a distance from you. Maybe it's someone related to what you think and preach. They're bringing you some type of lucky opportunity or assistance because of who you are and what you think and preach. And they're at a distance from you. This is directly aspecting your money and personal resources. Okay, so there you go. Maybe you're going to make some money. Maybe you're going to garner some resources because of what you think and preach, because of your education and skills through a partnership. Also, Chiron in Aries, Ceres in Gemini, and Venus in Scorpio will all be at 11 degrees. For you, this means an opportunity or some kind of assistance by way of romance, finances, and pleasure that provides a nurturing or a mothering of sorts in your area of romance, creative endeavors, and children, which heals, or that is healing those areas through communication, through maybe even your networks of people. Maybe you're healing communication with your networks of people through creativity. Maybe that's what you're doing. Maybe a sibling. Maybe you're healing something with a sibling. Maybe you're healing something within somebody within your networks of people that you're in a romantic relationship with. It all has to do with some sort of money and career, because that's what's aspecting. So you're healing some of these relationships through career or whatever it is you master. So it doesn't have to be career. Maybe you are a master lover, But those are all being aspected, and something is being healed. Maybe even the communication between you and a lover or a child or someone within your career. Okay? Now, in addition to that, on Monday, Vesta enters Scorpio at 0 degree. This is your area of career. Vesta's entering at 0 degree. It's about devotion. It's about sacrifice. It's about commitments. You want to mind your temper on Monday because conflicts can arise over commitments broken. Okay? commitments not kept. So you want to be mindful of that. It's not only going to be there on Monday, but it's going to expand out. And this way, I do want to say this commitment probably has to do with someone in career, a career partnership. All right. Now, anyway, it'll be there for quite some time. It'll get there on Monday, but it'll be there because it has to travel the degrees of Scorpio. Okay. Now with it traveling the degrees of Scorpio, it's you're going to, for the next, some odd days, I don't know exactly how long it's going to be there, few weeks or whatever, I want to tell you what you're going to experience. Unfortunately, I didn't look to see when, you know what? Vesta's an asteroid. So it's going to travel the degrees of Scorpio. But of course, there's that chance that it could, go retrograde and things like that. So you know that it's going to be there for at least a few weeks. Okay. Or at least 30 days, because it's got to transit from 0 to 29 degrees. So it's going to be there for some time. Now, while it is there, I want to talk to you about the assistance and opportunities, the challenges, and the blessings you could incur. Okay? Now, as far as the blessings for Scorpio in Vesta, right now the blessings will be super sweet because Venus is in Scorpio already. And it's your planet of romance, finances, and pleasure. So with it there, people are pledging their devotion to you, sacrificing for you, bringing you money, making commitments to you in career. You'll also have more blessings as it pertains to work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others. And those will be monetary as well. Or maybe resources, garnered to you. People pledging their devotion to you, sacrificing for you. The sacrifices you've made in devotion you've shown and commitments you've kept will also garner you these finances. Now, your areas of assistance and opportunities as it pertains to career, because that's where Vesta will be on Monday. It pertains to behind the scenes, secret, sacrifice, solitude. You'll have opportunities with assistance. You'll have opportunities and assistance that people don't know about. Okay. Opportunities to work in your solitude at work. Opportunities to pledge your devotion to people behind the scenes at work. And people will be expecting you to do that behind the scenes. They might not express it outwardly, but they will be expecting that in return. People garnering you shared finances as it pertains to things you're passionate about in career. If you've been devoted to things in career, okay, that you're passionate about, this is the time where you'll have that assistance in shared finances through it. Okay, so these are some of the things you will incur because of Vesta being there. Venus being there as well in Scorpio just sweetens the pot. Now, as far as the restrictions and responsibilities, your partnerships in career are going to want you to pledge your devotion to them. They're going to want you to make sacrifices for them. They're going to want you to commit. And you are going to be the same way. You're going to be wanting people to commit, make sacrifices, pledge their devotion to you. That's going to cause some types of challenges or issues because you have to be mindful of trying to, I would say, you have to be mindful of people putting you in situations to where you have to be committed or devoted to them and you didn't even pledge your commitment or devotion to them. Like they're expecting you to do something, that you didn't pledge to do. And you have to be careful on the other hand with others with doing that, with expecting them to sacrifice, expecting their devotion, expecting their commitments, because you'll be disappointed if they don't do that for you. Now, I think that was it. Okay, for that transit. Now let's move along to the full moon in Pisces. That's on Monday as well. It's at 28 degrees of Pisces. Okay, so if you have any placements around that 28 degrees, like 25 to 29 degrees, going into 0 degrees of a sign, 1 degree of a sign, this is going to be aspecting you. Okay, your talents and gifts or even ambition can garner you some hate on Monday because of resources you're garnering or because of personal finances. Beware of someone trying to slander your name purely out of jealousy, because you're going to incur that. Now, the energies permeate for the next 2 weeks off of the moon, off the new moon and the full moon, actually. You're going to feel that radiating for the next 2 weeks. Now, there's a difference between manifesting, harnessing energies to manifest, and just energies carrying. If you want to harness the energies of the full moon to manifest, you need to do that during the full moon, the day before or the day after. But as far as the effects of things happening because of the full moon, that's going to be for 2 weeks. You're going to feel that. So for 2 weeks, you're going to have blessings. You're going to feel the blessings from career, or you being of service to people, or in health, at work. You know, maybe you get your health benefits. Maybe you get a raise or some type of promotion, some type of monetary assistance coming in, some type of resource lent to you in health or something like that. That could come during the full moon. Maybe you're looking for some type of assistance to come to the home behind the scenes. You know, maybe you've been, some money comes to you secretly because of things you've sacrificed. Maybe you get some assistance, some closure coming in monetarily for the home. You know, you're going to secret sacrifice, solitude is lending assistance in a way of personal finances and resources that helps home and family, that assists home and family. The only thing you really have to worry about is not having as much money as you want to have the play you want, not having the creative resources you want, not having the money between you, your romantic partner that you want, like to go out and things like that. Or maybe you spending too much in those areas and going overboard. You not being able to accomplish your monetary goals with friends and do the things you want to do. Those all could be aspecting you. So watch the money. Don't overspend just because you have money coming in. It's like the Page of Pentacles, you know. Just because you have money coming in doesn't mean you should overdo it. You know, it doesn't mean you should just go out and have a shopping spree because you have money. Okay, because it wanes. You want to save, especially under this full moon. Those are the things that are culminating, that could be culminating for you. Let's go back to the single transits and talk about Tuesday. On Tuesday around 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the sun in Virgo at 29 degrees is going to prompt us to find some new studies or hobbies. And if you do take part in investigating something, take time to ingest the information. Okay, don't take on too much at once. It could leave you confused. You could be staying up all night researching, and you'll be unbalanced and chaotic in the morning. You'll have time to solve those mysteries or learn all there is to know once the time is right. Also, if you do stay up and you're kind of in a dizzy spell, watch out for bumping your head during your late night pursuits. Hopefully you're not out snooping or anything like that. But this could be you digging into something you're passionate about. You know, it really could. New hobbies. It could be because this is your area of sex and intimacy. It could be that too. So, you know, if you want to stay up all night on that end, that's up to you. Let's move along to Wednesday. On Wednesday, the sun is going to enter Libra at 0 degree. This can highlight your vulnerabilities within a partnership, whether it's you being overprotective or, you know, pious as to a subject. Issues can arise either way. So, being that this is your area of what you think and preach, your education and skills, this is what's highlighted. Long distance travel. This is what's highlighted. You going a distance or aspecting at a distance. That's what's being highlighted. Now, although that friction could be happening on Wednesday, especially with Mercury in Libra at 24 degrees, squaring Pluto in Capricorn at 24 degrees. So if you have any placements between 21 and 27, this will aspect you more heavily. Harsh communication could come about. Challenging communication could come through. A partnership or career, something you master. Look at this as an opportunity, though. Try to transform in your area of secret sacrifice and solitude. If something comes in, or you hear a secret, or you get communication about what you said, or somebody gossips about you or lies about you, or if you hear about it, you take it as an opportunity to take the high road. Okay? You want to watch out for that on Wednesday. Even if it's through a partnership and you have some type of clash with someone behind the scenes, be the bigger person. Now, the sun is going to be in Libra, but it's going to have to travel through, like I said, 29 degrees of Libra. So for about 30 days, you're going to be dealing with this. This sun highlighting what you think and preach, where people can see what you say and who you are, highlighting your education and skills, highlighting things at a distance from you or your travel. So let's talk about what you're going to incur for those 30 days, not just on Wednesday. Because of that, you're going to have blessings coming into you through romance, creative endeavors, and children. So you might be traveling long distances with a lover, or to see a lover, or traveling with children, or to see children. You might be speaking what you think and preach, pulling people in at a distance from you creatively. Okay? With your education and skills, maybe going to school, driving to school at a distance. Some of you could be. This area is going to be blessed for you. Maybe you're traveling long distance with somebody. Maybe you're traveling with somebody to a school, or you're generally expressing what you think and preach. And the person you're talking to, whether it's a lover or a child or a person in the creative sphere, they really appreciate it. They really notice your asset, what you bring to the table. Okay? During this 30 days, you're also going to have assistance and opportunities to speak your truth through friends' goals, through friends and social groups. Goals will be accomplished, educational goals. You'll have assistance, maybe even to go see friends that are at a distance from you, or accomplish goals with them through partnerships, or forge partnerships with people at a distance from you. These are things that you'll be seeing, or doing. Events that will come about. You'll also have friction for the next 30 days, starting Wednesday. The friction is going to be with people behind the scenes gossiping about you. Now remember, Mars is here already. Mars is already over here in Libra. It's going to be there for a little bit more before it transits. So it's going to bring challenges at work and during your daily routines. And you might also have challenges to your health. Maybe even traveling long distances. You'll have delays. Okay, or snags during travel. Okay, maybe you'll argue with people at work, or they'll undoubtedly be gossiping about you behind the scenes. Okay, because that's an area that squares it as well. You'll have to make sacrifices, to people, maybe even to speak your truth, or for schoolwork, or for education and skills. You might have to make sacrifices by driving long distances. Okay, all of these things are kind of going to be aspecting you with the sun in Libra. All right? Secret sacrifice and solitude is going to be an area where you're going to be putting more energy and facing some challenges, as well as work, health, daily routines where you are of service to other people and small pets. Okay? Watch your mouth. Mind your tongue, what you think and preach. You don't want to run people away. This is a time of garnering favor. So although you want to be discerning as to who you're bringing in, you do want to not be arguing with people or fighting. Okay. Now, let's move along back to the single transits to Thursday. On Thursday, September the 23rd, the sun is in Libra at 1 degree. You may lend your wisdom to someone on that day, or them to you. Someone could be having a moral crisis or could use your expertise. The advice is to look to the past to solve a present or foreseeable issue. You've been through this before, or at least seen it. Okay? Or maybe someone else has, and this is what they're telling you. Look to the past to solve a present or foreseeable issue on Thursday. Now, also on Thursday, now if this is people talking about you behind the scenes, you dealt with that. If this is a sacrifice you've had to make, you know what to do. Use what you think and preach. If this is you helping someone else. Now, also on Thursday, September the 23rd, Neptune, the planet of dreams, illusions, intuition, and delusions, is in Pisces at 21 degrees. And it's going to be quintile the true node in Gemini at 3 degrees. This could be a dream come true for you, or something pushing you toward your highest aspirations, where you've been the victim of someone uncouth, greedy, or unyielding as to their inner wilds. You can see some type of reprieve or assistance. And this reprieve or assistance will have to do with money and resources. Okay? Money and resources as it pertains to romance, children, or creative endeavors. Money or resources. Okay? Somebody is offering you some type of assistance there in an area that usually squares one another. So if you have any placements in Pisces around that 21 degrees, I'd say about 18 to 24 degrees. And in Gemini, between 0 and 6 degrees, you're going to feel this more than anyone else. Now on Friday, September the 24th, the sun is in Libra at 2 degrees. You could find yourself restricted, especially if you don't resonate with those around you, or you're in a group with a lot of differing opinions. Maybe you feel it's better to keep some things to yourself, because this is about lack of freedom to express oneself. And that's fine. If you want to hold back some, you probably should, if that's what your intuition is telling you. You never show all your cards anyway. And with the moon in Taurus, where Uranus, the moon is in Taurus, okay, where Uranus is. Uranus is the planet of shocks and surprises and rebellion. It's there with the moon at 15 degrees, and it's going to be opposite Venus and Scorpio at 15 degrees, calling in shocks and surprises as it pertains to romance, finances, and pleasure. Someone could be lending you some financial assistance, or maybe even professing their undying love for you. With you, this is going to have to do with your career. Something monetary and career, or something with finances, something with pleasure. It also has to do with home and family. So this is probably a home-based business. Okay. This is probably a home-based business that this is discussing. So you've got some type of aspect there giving you some romance, finances, or pleasure in the mix if you're around that 15-degree mark of Scorpio or Taurus. Now let's move along to Saturday. On Saturday, the sun is in Libra at 3 degrees. This is where you've learned a life lesson, but it comes back to test you. If the stove burned you in the past, it's likely to burn you again, unless you have it off. Okay? Don't put yourself in the same situations with the same people that you know aren't good for you. If you know they don't mean to call in the goodness and prosperity you mean to call in, why deal with it? Why put yourself in that situation if they're only going to pull you down? You can't trust everyone in every situation, and it's just that simple. You have to be discerning. It's okay to say no to what's not worth your time, effort, or energies. Say it with me, Aquarius. I know better now, and you do. Also on that same day, Saturday, Mars is in Libra, trining Saturn in Aquarius around that 6 or 7 degree mark. So if you have any placements in your chart between 3 and 10 degrees of Libra or Aquarius, this is going to affect you. This is going to garner some type of relief from some restriction or responsibility, whether romantic or platonic. Okay, because this is Saturn trining Mars. This is where you've been having challenges with what you think and what you preach. Challenges with your education and skills. Challenges maybe even with travel. Something is going to come through and help you. Maybe you get that ride you're looking for. Maybe you get that car you're looking for. Maybe you're, you're waiting on your, I hate to say you had a delay in travel, and then you had to wait until Saturday, but for some people that's what they're aspecting, because this is your area. Long distance travel is in the mix, but the restriction is lifting from the long distance travel. The restriction is lifting from your education and skills, what you think and preach. Okay? God bless you, and stay tuned for the tarot portion of your reading. Hello, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign people. This is your tarot portion of your reading for September the 18th, your weekly tarot reading, of course. Now, you're being aspected with the Three of Swords this week. So that points to some type of disappointment, maybe heartbreak, disappointment due to the loss of a relationship or ideal. Something better is going to emerge in its place. Okay? Your challenge is walking away from, you're going to get some type of good communication or news in. It's going to be flighty, gossipy. Oh, this, that. You should do this. It's a person who, likes to talk, but you should progress cautiously. Not just, it's not like I'm saying just don't listen to them. And this might be a water sign person, Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer person. It's a hardworking, self-assured businesswoman that's coming to you, bringing you this news. Okay. And maybe the person could be a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising as well. You're thinking about walking away from a relationship, and this is your challenge, either you or them. Okay. If you're thinking about walking away because you get some type of good news coming in, progress cautiously. Okay. And make sure that you've made the right decision by walking away, if that's what you're deciding to do. Okay. Make sure that this is the right decision that you're making if you're walking away from somewhere where you already have 8 cups full. Okay. Your stability is also being aspected this week. Your stability and your confidence. And you're looking within as to what your soul's purpose is. Okay. And while you're looking in as to your soul's purpose, you're planning for the future. This could be plans for stability for the home. You're making future discoveries. You're looking for financial security, things that will be worthwhile and bring you stability. That is what you're looking at this week, and you're looking for this week. Okay. Now, you're being aspected by the Queen of Pentacles. And the Queen of Pentacles it talks about security. It talks about abundance. It talks about practicality, stability and finances. It's a good businesswoman who's a provider and a patron of the arts. Now, this could definitely be you. Okay. It's being aspected with the Lover's card. So whether this is a good partnership in business or a lover that is aspecting you, something new is coming in for that, with that partnership or that love. You're manifesting a new financial opportunity, some type of unexpected gift, some type of unearned income. Maybe the money even comes in through your partner. Okay. So some money comes in through a partner. And that makes sense because I would say the full moon is in Pisces, and that's your sector of money and resources. It's directly aspecting your sector of shared finances and things you're passionate about. Okay, so maybe you're manifesting some type of unexpected gifts or unearned income through a lover or through some type of partner that you have. And it could be, like I said, someone who is practical, someone who is secure in their finances, and maybe someone who is a patron of the arts. If not, this is just you through a relationship. You're manifesting something new. okay? That new job or new money or something like that. And it's going to bring you some type of stability. Or it's regarding some type of stability in the home. Now, you also have the Queen of Wands aspecting you. That's another businesswoman, okay? A Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising, who's very self-assured, who's a very, very hard worker, and maybe even there has a lot of burden and stress on them. That could be you or somebody who's aspecting you, okay, in your life. They're bringing in, through the hard work, the Nine of Pentacles, some luxury, okay? Along with that luxury, this could be you going through some hard work, okay? Creatively or in business. You're going through some hard work, some stress. You're going to be aspected with the Nine of Pentacles because of this. It's going to bring you some money, some luxury, some gratitude could be coming in as well. It's saying that money woes are over. And some practical advice is coming your way. You could be giving someone practical advice as to what to do with some money, because you are an Aquarius and the Page of Swords is an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. Or this could be telling you that you're getting some practical advice as far as money, what to do with your money or some money. But it's only a little bit of information. They're not telling you everything about this money. Okay, or you're not revealing everything about this. I think it's they're not telling you everything about this money. So keep your wits about you in this situation and pay attention as to the hard work you're putting in to make this money and what you're going to do with it. Let me ask them if they have anything else, any other advice they want to give you for this week. Any other advice aspecting you this week? Anything they want to tell you, angels, ancestors, and spirit guides. Let's see. Any other advice they have for you? Any other advice? You're being advised to take the risk. You're being advised to take the risk. Some good communication is coming your way. Okay? Some offer is being aspected to you. And this card, the Ace of Wands, is advising you to go ahead and take the risk in the situation. Whatever this is pertaining to. Whether it's creative success, creative new beginnings, or just good communication coming in about new plans and projects. Take the risk. God bless you, and I'll see you next week. Bye now.